There's not Cody. Okay. Get in there. Kill some fish.
Do I just keep it on or do I press on
the...
Wonderful.
I'm back in the water and back in Brighton. There are 2 dives in this video. The first one was with Joshua in mid-May, and this time he is wearing my spare camera. We swam out searching for flatties as we went. You can see me here doing some slow drifts over the sand near a rocky patch, allowing my eyes to wander and focus naturally on scanning the seabed. Very quickly I find a small place. Too small in this instance, but I grab a spider as I go. I love these spiders, they are so tasty.
Yeah.
Oh really? That's going fast. The weather is so nice.
It's not bad, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's comfy. Just wish it was would be nice to shoot some fish, eh?
Yeah, sure.
It wasn't very fishy. There was only small place around and they really didn't like being measured up beside my gun. There's no sign of any silverfish. Still, it was great to dive and time flew. Eventually, I dropped my plans and started exploring randomly. Spotting a ledge, I decided to check it out. Due to my approach already, anything interesting would have already spooked, but I figured it's always worth a look, so I put up my torch and crack didn't go in very far. There wasn't much around apart from some bib and a conger. My mind quickly racing, I remembered Pedro said how tasty they were. Yep, it was time to do the conger. Lined it up carefully and with a full power shot. Immediately I swam up, pulled the line tight and wrapped the taut reel around the column and prepared for a fight. First dive down was to just scope it out. The sediment had been kicked up. I gave the shooting line a tug to see how much effort it was going to be, and it quickly became very obvious it was stoned. Diving down again, it seemed that if you aren't fighting the conger, you can still fight a fropper. I didn't want to get my hand too close to the mouth just in case, but it was not coming out easily. Of course then, the sensible thing to do was to extract from the normal mouth side. A bit of a wiggle and it came out easily. A knife in the head to be certain, but it was completely gone already. I stabbed to places well on the way back, but unfortunately off camera.
Hey, how about that?
And a conger.
And a conger.
Conger and place.
I think that's good. I think that's, if you compare it to your buddy, it's a large fish.
So, what was the recipe that was meant to be delicious? Basically, a Portuguese style fish stew. And it was surprisingly, actually really tasty. It took me by surprise. It just goes to show there are no bad fish, just bad cooks. I would definitely take one again, not often, but maybe as a winter fish. The second dive was with Zach, again out in Brighton. We had seen some pictures in Brighton spearfishing of some large place catches, so it was clear to us that they were here in numbers. along with a lot of small jellyfish, which in some places were more of a volume than the water was. Because we knew that there were decent numbers of plaice around, I felt confident enough that on the first half of the dive I was only looking for really big ones, and so I let some easy, decent plaice swim away to get a bit bigger for another time. Of course, by the second half of the dive, we realised that there weren't any really large ones around today, so I took 2 decent plaice in the flounder.
Oh, good effort, mate. Not very fishy, is it?
It's not.
It's not fishy either. No. It's not dead. It's not dead. It's like, could be better. There's not as much silver as I was hoping for.
Well,
I did pick up a spider crab as well. But it wasn't this one. Sometimes it's nice just to enjoy the experience. Zach had a fun dive on a plaice here, spooking it, tracking its path, closing the distance and placing a solid shot. We then had a spider and plaice cook up on the beach, out of a no barbecue zone, which was just lovely. See you next time.